Something topic I want to talk about, which is a heavier topic, um, and not one that we really enjoy or people know how to handle really, and it's bullying within the workplace. Um, it's not totally recognised. I hope that you're in a better position where your manager and your human resources or whoever it is that deals with that sort of thing is better at supporting you. Um, it's a difficult situation because I don't think I've ever been anywhere where bullying hasn't occurred within the workplace. And the difficulty of the type of bullying that happens is it's subtle. It can be quite subtle. I mean, sometimes it's not, but the subtle bullying is more difficult to sort of prove. And I recently got in a discussion with someone I knew, a typical, discussing this, and they were going, yeah, well, maybe you're not noticing that behaviour as, maybe they don't mean that way, and all this kind of thing. But I've had a long time in this mind of mine, and I'm someone who does pay attention, and I will notice subtleties within someone's behaviour. And I'm not saying that sometimes somebody's had a bad day and they might, I can recognise that one, and I do that, but I will recognise when someone will do some of the things that I experience. Now, I've got to say that should I be though? I'm better at sort of handling it now in the way that, but should I be? Where I actually won't pay attention to it and where I can work, I don't have to be around those people much. I've been through quite a bit, so I've sort of become resilient to it, but should I be? You think really? It would be nice to be somewhere where that sort of behaviour isn't sort of acceptable, ignored, hidden. As I said earlier in a video about organic relationships, this is another example of that. I can't be doing false niceties and that sort of thing. And the kind of things that I get is you don't really have to do anything to be bullied. It just sort of happens just by being different, more honest, maybe not wanting to take part in as many social events because they're difficult, because I won't enjoy them. So the kind of things that people say aren't bullying, but they are silent treatment, going quiet when you walk into a room when they're all talking, whispering, spreading rumours. These are things all I've experienced. Staring and glaring, funny looks, and all of these things are subtle, but they're bullying, and it's wrong. Now, I won't spend much time thinking about those things because I just think it's stupid. It really doesn't interest me at all. I've got way more important things I want to do in my life than spend it with these tittle-tattle. It's sort of like, I often find people who start these things or do these sorts of things are people who have a lot of problems to do with, I mean, we've got our problems, with like imposter syndrome and all these kind of things and everything like that. But ours displays itself in a different way. This sort of thing I find is people who are intimidated get their reward systems from harming others and doing, oh, that's it, the other thing that's happening is ganging up, where few people get together and then they pick on that one person that's the unpopular one, which has happened to me. So I was going to say that I'm currently experiencing a bit of it right now. And what you find as well is that the perpetrator, the main person who does it, is going to deny it, which is another problem and type of bullying, and it's gaslighting. So then that issue won't be addressed then, because they'll just gaslight it and go, I wasn't doing that, how can I prove it? So sometimes I haven't bothered saying, but I'll just say, well, this has happened. And then they might want me to try and get on with that person. There's no point getting on with that person, because that person obviously is capable of playing games, and they will just continue to play games. Because it's a mindset. If somebody's got that kind of mindset where they haven't really left the schoolyard, which I didn't do in schoolyards either, by the way, but some do, and they think this is appropriate because they've grown up thinking it's appropriate, and they haven't really done that self-work to go, actually, that's not nice to do that. So I was just saying about bullying in the workplace. I mean, there are places you can go to get support. What's it called? Is it ACAS? Where they can give support, and you can look online about bullying and what's classed as bullying. I think that there's a government part on their website says about what's classed as bullying, and it is subtle, some of it. I think I've had nearly every type, actually. Everywhere I've been, I've been bullied. Even in groups I've joined. Another type of bullying is when you are thwarted from doing what you want to do, when somebody just gets in the way of your request to do things or give you an extra workload. Unfortunately, some people who are in higher positions aren't mentally healthy. I do know there are some corporations and businesses that they will, when they do an interview, because I remember someone I knew went for an interview, and because their body language was very negative and the way they spoke was patronising and the words used and the tones, they didn't get the job because of that. Now, wouldn't it be good to work somewhere like that, where that sort of thing is recognised? Because the good example of leadership, as far as I'm concerned, isn't acting like you're a leader in that way. It's empowering the people around you, not making them weaker. And that's why I think good leadership isn't imposing your power, but helping others find their strength and their power. And that's can be missed in a lot of places, but it's lack of intelligence, really. So I just wanted to say about bullying in the workplace. I'm with you, and I do see it, even though it's subtle. And a bit like when you're in primary school, which I was in primary school, when there's somebody bullying, sometimes they'll dismiss what you say because it's subtle, but subtle matters. Also because I don't want to be bothered to deal with it, that sort of bullying, and you find that in quite a few places, even in workplaces, unfortunately. And if you are experiencing any of that, like I am, I'm okay, but I'm just offering my support to you because in the past it would have devastated me. It depends what it's like as well, and I do see it too. So I just wanted to do that. Right, bye.